A one. A two. No, not yet.
Yeah, it's not that late yet, so it's gonna be late soon. 7:15.
3, 2, 1, live from Normal Heights, episode 23. We got Randy in here, my co-host. Tiffany's over here chilling out. I'm Tim Janakis. Don't knock us until you try us. And they're gonna do an opening song for us called Untitled.
There goes.
Tuesday if you want to get them on MTV Unplugged. Damn. We should fill that with German beer, because that's what it's supposed to be full of. And then you can drink the whole thing on what's that date? You're not 21 yet, are you?
One day.
One day! Oh my god!
Well,
We should have the party tomorrow at
Yeah,
midnight, man.
midnight.
Shit, we'll fill that with Gator Schneider or whatever the
Let's go.
hardest German beer you
so
got.
you're
out
not all cracked up to baby in 21. You'll see.
Yeah.
You've probably done everything by now anyway.
there. So who the hell thought of the name Randy?
Oh, wait, what?
Basically,
Beer.
who wants to
That's the
be
band's name, right? The band?
This band's name.
Oh,
Who the hell thought of
so-
it?
We're all ready.
We're all named Randy.
Yeah.
So, individually?
No, the band's name is
Well,
Randy.
so what the hell? What do you mean you're all named Randy?
No,
Oh, their middle name. His name is Sledge and Randy Jones. His name is Bob Randy Elvis.
Well,
They all have Randy in their middle names.
Randy.
Is that how?
Not just an inside joke.
is it really? Is it?
that's a joke we like to tell on stage. But
Okay.
Ah.
we introduce each other as Randy. But
So what's the joke? What's the joke?
well, it's
It's
not
actually a
really a
story.
joke. There's
That's
just
the
a
joke
story.
right there. They're all
That's
named
the joke
Randy.
on
What's the
stage.
joke?
They just happened to all 5 people meet together and have the same name. They're like, let's call the band our name.
Oh.
No, the actual story is that
Randy 1, Randy 2.
What?
the actual story is that we went to a show at Soma about like 2.5, 3 years ago,
Right.
and we went to In-N-Out after, as one does after
Nice.
a show.
Right.
And we walked in and there was this huge wedding party in there. And
That's
they were, it was super strange. I've never seen a wedding party. Everybody was in
In-N-Out?
tuxedos and dresses,
Weird.
white dresses. It was real weird. And then we're waiting in line to order and this dude walks in and the entire place just goes, Randy! And they're all chanting it and we just thought it would be a name to get behind. So
Yeah.
we're like, fuck it, let's name our band Randy.
That was probably a joke between the wedding party as well.
So like, we're kind of like,
Yeah,
yo,
you see?
I think someone probably said like, yo, let's name our band.
Yeah, as a
joke.
joke.
And they're like, you know what?
You know what? I think you should put it all in capital letters and then you can have an acronym like Radical Appearance Necessary
That would be
Development.
Oh, yeah, that
so
would be-
something, you know.
That'd be
You can
we
like
could
have a contest. You can.
Come out
who can
with
come up with the
something
best
cooler,
acronym?
Yeah,
That's
that would be a
true.
good acronym for that.
I just don't want to be another swimmers.
Oh, is that what they did?
Well, everybody's got like the whole like
Acronym.
no, not acronym, but just like all like capital letters, and it's kind
True,
of like a
true.
trend. We're not trying to
What
jump
we
on
need to
that.
do is just be called The Rand.
Yeah,
Not
oversaturated.
really.
That's what I was telling
Randy.
him about this because it's a big thing now to have podcasts and everyone's doing it. It's oversaturated. The market, just like the name, the acronyms, it's not new. It's not fresh. So you need
Very
something. You know, you want something novelty. That's
Yes,
what humans
exactly.
want new.
Well, in Japan, they had one band called SMOP, and it was the most popular band in Japan.
That's
Small.
And it's,
like
it,
Bob.
but it's all capital letters because it was sports, music,
Wow.
appeals to people, or something like that. Some
Oh.
weird English Japanese name,
That's
So
interesting.
you
but
feel
they
like,
made it SMOP.
I feel like if it's an English acronym in Japan, it's
Yeah,
cooler than
yeah.
if it's an English acronym.
But then
Yeah,
every
right.
single band, because they looked, you could see it on the billboard, big. They all started naming their 4 name bands, all capital. They just thought, no, that's an acronym. You gotta have an acronym if
Yeah.
you're gonna do all capital. But now you see every album in Japan, it's like they're all capital, just the name of the band, and then it shows in lowercase, and it's to make it stand out.
You need to name it Easter.
No, we should just do the opposite. No capital. Like Randy's band.
No, but there's a bunch of people that do that.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a bunch of bands that
But
like.
ours is an
Yeah,
actual
there's
name.
some-
Everyone's trying to be
I
different
know,
now.
for
You gotta.
real. Everyone's
Everything's been done
Capital
before.
is an A.
Let's just
You
not
got
have a
people
name.
like
For real,
guys
for
that
real,
shit
be
like
nameless.
that, like doing like all one word.
Let's just not have a name.
Just like that song, this is like unnamed
That's the
song
next
number
thing.
55.
Nameless? Be nameless.
Nameless
Oh,
is actually the
nameless.
next thing.
Okay, one of my favorite singer-songwriters, his name was Peter
next song.
Gabriel.
I
You
can
guys know Peter
imagine that.
Gabriel?
Yeah.
Okay, the first album was called Peter Gabriel. The second album was called Peter Gabriel. The third album was called Peter Gabriel. Then he signed with a big label, and then he said, okay, the first album was Us, the next one, and the next one was like 2 letters. It was always like 2 letters or
Yeah, yeah,
something. He capitalized it.
B-N-U?
Me, yeah, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, his name, the first one was So, S-O, and then the next one was Us. And
I
he
feel
just-
like also, like, in the universe, when you're, like, trying to create things, like, names will just come to you. Like, out of,
Yeah.
like there'll be something radical you guys are all doing, like, individually or something, and you'll just
You
come
can't
together and
that's the
tell a
thing,
story
is
and
you
the
can't
name
force
develops.
names.
Yeah, nope, you
Like,
can't
we
force
tried.
anything.
We
You can't
tried.
force anything.
I'm gonna first
We
be
had
the
so
first to
many
eat the
band
popcorn.
meetings trying to figure out like
That's right.
what are we gonna name our band, and we had so many names that
Right.
we were embarrassed to say it. Like I think at one point.
Okay, what were some of the names?
Tangerine or something?
That's good.
No, it was horrible. Like
That is
we would
horrible.
be at
There's
shows
some
and we were like,
tangerine.
That's horrible.
and people would be like, "Oh, what's your band name?" And we're like, "What? Tangerine."
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Tangerine.
There might have been a
Okay.
version of that was even more
And now that
embarrassing.
you're
Oh, I'm sure
embarrassed
there
to
were so
say
many.
it.
Wait, what about Fridge?
Fridge
Oh,
is-
you know, Fridge was actually
No,
cool.
nah.
They all hated it. I like it.
Okay, so what?
I don't know.
Who was the first that thought of starting the band, or who was the first in the band? Are you guys all been in the start in the beginning? Did it start with all 5 of you, or did like people change?
You want
And
something?
when did it start?
Sure.
Like back in the Stone
You know,
Ages
we
when they
probably
were
were all in
Cam-
school
Campbells
together at
were
some point.
walking
Somebody
uphill.
knew each other from school,
Yeah,
right?
so
Cool.
Mitchell, Kylan, and
Yeah.
I all went to the same school.
You guys all
What
like
school? Let's give it props.
UC High.
UC High!
High!
All the people at UC High
Woo!
wave at the cameras.
This is
Um,
really
and-
impersonated.
around like our junior year, I started a project called Throckmorton, and
Throckmorton.
That's good.
yeah.
Throckmorton. Morton like the song. Throckmorton.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's another funny name. I really like that one.
Yeah, that's
Please
interesting.
Too bad you guys aren't 21. We used to smoke pot on the show before the shows every time, but I can't. I'm running for Congress. I can't do that.
I apologize.
Responsibility. I mean, we have some adults in the room. I think there's only one adult. Well, I'm not even an adult.
She's not an adult.
I'm
She'll never be
definitely
an
a child.
adult.
We don't have any adults here, actually. There's not one adult in this room.
So we just cut you off in the middle of the story. What was
All
this?
good.
Okay.
So basically, I started this little side project, well, it was the main project at the time, to play Maytime Band Review Festival at Kimball Park. And I got together a few of my friends from school. And I really wanted to play with these guys because they were my best friends at the time. And they didn't really want to play last minute because I got notice that we were going to play the show like 2 weeks in advance, so I had to round up a couple of people who were down to play a show last minute. I had a few songs that I like 5 songs that I wrote myself, and I had to teach them to like 3 people. And we played a show together, and the show went great. It was my first show that I ever played live. And after that, the other people in the band all had their own like projects that they were working on, so they didn't want to continue the project with me. So, but after coming and watching me, these guys were like, "Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do a band." And we went through a period of trying to figure out like different drummers and different bassists. And finally, I got him. I convinced him to join the band. And we had a different drummer who actually got Artie to join the band. I met him in my business and marketing class.
Oh, I love your hair.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I jammed
Jealous
with him
of it.
once, and it was awesome. And so, oh wait, no, you convinced Jeff.
It was me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was going to school with the drummer at the time, and I happened to be best friends with the guy who's the drummer, and he brought him to a Soma show, and I met him, and I was asking if he wanted to jam with me and these guys.
Didn't you hit me up on Instagram?
I hit him up on Instagram. I was like, oh, dude, let's jam together and stuff, because I was looking for a band.
Yeah.
And then I met up with our drummer, and I was like, oh, do you want to, like, jam sometime? And I have this group of people who are willing to do it. He's like, yeah, sure. Because he went to school with them, so he knew these guys. So, and then from there, we just went to Mitch's house, and we jammed for, like, the first
So
time.
then you guys just kind of organically happened. You guys all ended up together at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny thing is, he wasn't even like a drummer, like a kid drummer. He was in like marching band.
Oh, cool. I was in the drum line. I played marimbas. Actually, that's a marimba right there.
Oh, yeah, so
Which I should have got one of you guys to like. I could have done marimba in the song. Yeah.
Yeah, so you didn't really. He had like this old like drum kit and he pulled out like the attic or something.
But you guys
Super
used it.
shitty.
Like an old
It's so
Fender
used it,
Starcaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
dude, but it has a
bottom of
classic
the
sound,
line.
right?
Exactly.
No, it's
Oh,
horrible.
Oh,
It's
shit.
literally like bottom of the line, like
Didn't
your
work.
first drum kit.
Dude, it was horrible. Like the cymbals were seriously like
They were like.
They were
it was like
sheet
sheet
metal.
metal.
Yeah.
What?
Like from like Home Depot, like.
Dude,
It sounded
and the
horrible.
drums themselves, the
Thank
drums
you.
themselves were made out of like laminate plywood. It was like the worst resonance ever.
No, so
you
like
couldn't
always
tune it
like,
at
yeah.
You were like,
I would have loved to see the first show on that drum
gray
set.
noise.
Oh no, we
I don't
went
think
there.
Okay, you just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
You're like, we'll just do this in the garage for now, just to
Yeah.
get the rhythm, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I swear the same move that did every time you did it.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's nothing better than learning through adversity, right?
And they had the
like,
shittiest drum heads on it too. It was like playing on plastic wrap.
Yeah.
a lo-fi sound.
that's the best experience ever. Best
So have you guys ever heard of this band way back in the day called Echo and the Bunnymen?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love you guys. I saw them
There you go.
twice at Irvine Meadows back in the 80s when they first were just getting popular in America. And I went to school with the bass player's cousin. And he died. That's why the band broke up. But they first started off, they had a little drum, like a drum machine that doop-a-dap-a-doop-a-doo, and they would just play keyboards and guitar to it. And that was the Echo. That was Echo, the box. So they were the Bunnymen, and that was Echo. And then they started getting famous with just a little boom box. So they got a drummer and they got the whole band together. That's
Drummer
awesome.
added a lot to their music, though.
Oh, those guys were all great, man. Oh, and they kept bringing a new guitar every song, like a 12-string guitar. They had all these different guitars, and they had all these sounds. Like I was just blown away because I was young, and it was just outside, full moon, and he goes under blue moon, and it just the crowd was going
So do
crazy.
you guys have a vision for where you want to go, or if you want to add more people to the band, or you want to just like have a sound that you're trying to
I think it's
have, or you're
more fluid than anything.
You know, we tried to have 2 drummers on.
We did.
Once upon a time.
Oh,
That was a
failed
shit show.
experiment.
well, I mean, that's the best experience is learn through.
Okay, you play the bass, right?
I play keys.
Oh, you're the keys.
I
Okay,
put it.
I play keys, so you might be able to play that marimba. We might bust it out later. But who's been playing the instruments longest?
Him. Or you.
I've been
One of these two.
technically playing since 2 years.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. And you weren't a musician before that?
Well, I guess growing
And
up.
you're gonna
I
be
played
21.
piano.
That's like 6 years.
No,
5 years.
I'm gonna be 20.
Oh, okay.
5 years ago. Mitchell, how long
How long
have you
you
played
played
piano?
I don't even remember. I played like for like piano, national piano guild. So I was like doing Dutch.
Oh shit.
So and I was doing that for like I don't know, like 6 or 7 years when I was like smaller. And I
Were you smaller?
It's probably Mitchell.
Small.
He was like 5
back
years
in the
old.
day,
Back in the day.
in the good old days, I was doing and then I started doing like music production classes with this guy who does music production. And so I just it all involved like keys and stuff. So I've been doing that for a while. Well, probably since like
So when they start playing, do they go, "This is in A minor. We're going to F"? You can just improvise, or some of you guys don't know the names of the keys. You're just playing some chords. And
Yeah, we kind
Hoping
of
you
do
know
it
what it is.
visually and audioly, like
Okay.
or
a lot of times it's playing by ear.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll play them a song that I wrote or a song that you wrote sometimes, and he just looks at what like the chords that I'm playing.
Okay.
Because he started out on guitar. He actually inspired me to get into guitar when we met in 6th grade. I like heard he got like he was doing guitar lessons. I was like, oh shit, I want to do that. And so I got into it with the same guitar teacher he had, and so he's been playing longer than me. And Kylan has gravitated more towards the bass, which is perfect.
Yeah, 'cause
Nice.
no band has bass.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
go.
and if you have a good melodic bass, you're set.
They mesh
Yeah.
well.
And
They
he's-
go perfect.
And he's great at like just picking up on like whatever chords I'm playing. He just looks at the bass
Yeah.
note and like makes his own bass lines off the bat. Artie's great. Like whenever I bring him a song, like he just it's like he like goes into my head and picks out exactly what I imagine.
That's what I felt like on that song. He just,
Yeah.
Like
Totally.
I didn't tell him what to do
Nope.
at all.
You
guys
I
have-
think we jammed that song like 3 times before he figured out what he played on it.
Most of our songs are just.
So who writes? Who starts writing, or do you guys come together? And write?
He comes up with most of the ideas. He'll come over to my house and we'll write a song in like 10 minutes, just whichever one we're like feeling the most with at that time.
He
And then
comes
we
to
just show it
me
to
with
the rest of the
ideas
band.
too, and like insane at coming up with like really cool shit.
All of us kind of like add in our own, just everything at once. Cause we'll just
Yeah.
start playing. Like he'll play a riff, and then we'll all just follow, and then the song is created like that,
Yeah,
and
that's
the lyrics
the best
come
way.
later.
Yeah, we'll go into
So you
like,
always do originals. You haven't done any covers. There's mostly
We've done covers before, but
Okay.
nothing that we want to like record. Or,
Yeah.
We don't really. To be honest, the band doesn't really play
That's good.
covers a lot. We just do a lot of originals.
Every band I keep getting into, they want to, because I write songs, I've written over 100 songs, and they want to do a cover song. I'm like, no, I have great songs. Let's do these fucking songs. Like, oh, but we got to get a paid gig, and they want us to play these kind of 70s songs or these 80s songs. I'm like, no, we're going to do original songs. It's like a kind of fighting with people to do originals so hard
Yeah.
sometimes. But that's good. You guys are just all original.
You're
That's good.
unique. That's very good.
Because you never can really go anywhere doing covers.
Have you found like a sound? Like do you?
I think so. It's hard to describe.
Like hippie,
our
trippy,
sound.
funky music.
Yeah.
Like, when people ask us to describe our sound,
Yeah,
it's kind
right.
of like it's kind of difficult for us to describe it
We're
because it's
also
like
diverse.
yeah,
That's very good.
because we all grew up listening to
Very
and
good.
stuff.
So what? Let's just start with that. What's your favorite like band in the world?
That's hard to say.
You're the drummer, by the way. Introduce yourself. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Corbin.
Corbin, what's your favorite band?
I
If you,
drum
if
for Randy. Oh, I should say I'm Randy.
you are Randy and you
I'm
drum for
Randy.
Randy.
But
Oh, if you guys opened, who would you want to open for?
oh,
They come to San Diego.
okay.
They
Well, my
what is it you guys-
childhood favorite band was Cage the Elephant. I would really
Cage
like
the
to
Elephant,
open
okay.
for them. That would be fun.
Okay.
But there's quite a few. Like I like Yes.
Oh yes. Okay. So I was thinking progressive rock. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Yes.
Yeah, that would be really.
You
fun.
look like a guy from. Have you heard of Brian Williams? No. Steven Wilson.
Steven Wilson.
He's a singer-songwriter. He wears glasses. And he has long hair, and he's like Yes to the nth degree. He's like so out there, and he's amazing. Before you guys go, if you guys have time, I'll show you a video.
Yes.
Cool. Amazing motherfucker. Okay, so you got Cage the Elephant. If you opened up and you can choose any band in the world to open for, or for them to open for you once you get big, you know what I mean?
The world is yours.
We'll have Cage the Elephant open up for you
World
guys
is
someday.
And everything in it.
Or even if they're dead, band, like they came back to life.
No, I would say for now.
Jimmy Hendrix.
I think for now I'll be the most stoked with King Gizzard and the Lizard.
Yeah.
King Gizzard and the Lizard. I haven't heard of that one.
Introduce
Lizard
yourself.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Kai.
Hey, you play
I
the
play the bass.
bass. That's right. We got drums, bass, lead guitar, rhythm guitar, and lead back and forth, and keyboards. Wow, that's a perfect band. 5 people. Okay, so one band. Just name one band if you can open up for.
My
it.
name's Artie.
Artie.
What's the tough one? It's either like
And there's so many good ones.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh, that's it.
Motley Crue.
We gotta get that. We gotta get the singer to
I-
show up on time for the show. He might not show up, man. He might be fucked up.
I would really love, even for Van Halen. I know he died.
Oh, Van
recently,
Halen.
but, like, I
Oh
would
shit!
so-
Just bring him back to
Van
life.
Halen,
Would you
yeah.
rather have David Lee Roth singing or?
David
Yeah,
Lee,
of course.
100%.
Here I am in a beautiful world.
David Lee Roth is so much.
All I need is a beautiful girl.
Yeah, no
Really?
one could ever replace.
They're everywhere.
David Lee Roth.
Beautiful girls, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
So if I had a band open up for me, have you guys heard of? They're about a little older than you. They're like late college days, I think. We Are Scientists.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Oh, one of their hit songs is no, I can probably play a little bit of it. Maybe I can remember if I can remember it. Let's see. Oh, my cables. Where the fuck my cable? Oh, the cables. Oh, I don't have my cable. I can't do it without the cable. It goes. Oh yeah. No one moves, and nobody's gonna get hurt. Don't move, 'cause nobody wants to get oh. Because no, my body is your body. I won't tell anybody if you wanna use my body. No more. You never heard that one? No, they just came out in like 2012 or something like that.
Oh.
And I just want to turn you guys onto them because I want to get them. That's if I can get anyone on my show, I'll get that guy on my show. They have like 7 or 8 albums now. but they just started off recently. I mean, early turn of the millennium.
Now introduce your
Okay,
name
we're-
and your.
My name's Timothy, and I'm this guy's younger brother, and he's gonna open up for me.
Yeah, I know you're talented. You were singing low, so I couldn't really hear the lyrics. 'Cause I'm a lyricist. I love lyrics.
Every time you
I
got a
couldn't hear
lyric
what
that I
you were
really
saying.
liked, I tried to echo it so that people can hear it because they
I
couldn't hear
wish
you.
I
That
could
fan
hear
was on. It was
You're not loud.
honorary.
My name's Noah.
Noah. I love that name.
Thank you.
Did you come on an arc?
I did,
No.
I did show up on that. If I could have any band, or if I could open up for any band, it would
Or have them
definitely-
open? Let's think positive.
It would definitely be King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. They're
King
fucking
Gizzard and
awesome.
the Wizard Lizards. I never heard of
Yes,
this.
and the lizard.
The Lizard Wizard.
I'm gonna have to
Lizard
turn you
Wizard.
on to the good shit, and you're gonna have to turn me on to the good shit.
They're so prolific. They've got like 18, 19 albums out now. They've come out with 2 this year.
How many
1
members
last year.
are in there?
They used to have 7. Now they've got 6. They had 2 drummers, and their other drummer left to focus on their record label that they started, Fleckers
Nice.
Records, who also hosts like Babe Rainbow. I think the OCs are still on it. Orb and Stonefield, Murlocs, yeah. Hi-Fi. So many sick bands on that label. But honestly, any one of them. Epic Island too. Fuck. Any one of those bands would be a dream to open for. But,
So we got Herbie Hancock.
Yeah. The
Herbie Hancock back here, man.
yeah the
Are you in the? Is he in the camera? You guys
That's a
can
good
see him.
I believe so.
Yeah,
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
I'm Mitch.
Mitch.
The Lizard Wizards are nice, but I really like I would probably Radiohead.
Radiohead.
Yes, Radiohead's a good one. I
Oh,
know that
shit.
as well.
You're like all keyboardists.
On
Love Radiohead.
Yeah, keyboard
Oh,
artist.
because they have intricate chords.
They've always
yeah,
got
they
like,
can-
layers.
Yeah,
all that.
shit, yeah.
The different sounds, so they can always sound unique.
The one I like the
It's
most,
never ever the same.
when no one covers it, they always cover Creep. Everyone covers Creep, but I like thin plastic watering can, big plastic Chinese plants, the big plastic girls, they wear me out.
Sure they do. I'm sure they do. As they should. Anyhow, so other than music, like what are your hobbies? Skateboarders? What are the hobbies you guys enjoy together as a group? 'Cause I mean, music is everything, but outside of that,
Highland shreds on the skateboard.
oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
I could just tell you.
Done
have
with.
When
that-
we get a money and you guys come back after opening up for King Lizard and the what is that band again? King Gizzard and the Lizard People.
It's a tongue twister, that name.
I'm so bad with names.
I know, I am too.
Once you guys are big, we're gonna get a studio. We're gonna do the in the backyard over there. We're gonna put a skate ramp, and you can skate while we do a song. Man. That would be cool. I'll do my rollerblades on it.
That doesn't. How long have you been skating?
Oh, it's been very like super small. I've always been on a skateboard.
Your mom get nervous? Probably.
Probably.
Did you ever go down a hill and kill yourself like I did? I'm pull off my
Yeah.
shoulder, I tore off my kneecaps a couple
Yeah.
times.
Well, you're too young. You have had too many bad injuries. 'Cause you're
Yeah,
so
I'm not a super like.
adventurous.
Yeah, I'm not super into skating. I'm not super dedicated. I just always like to be on a skateboard sometimes. Yeah, I mean,
So do any of you guys, you know what those things are on the wall? You guys read those things still? I talk to all young people and they're like, what are those books? What are they? How do you do them, man? Do you guys read books? Anyone read books?
Podcast.
around here?
No.
No, there was like, no, what are they?
books are late.
I avoid it whenever I
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I think the
I
last
can
one-
only
It's very sad for someone who writes books to have books be unpopular. Read this book. Now, no, turn around and look at the wall.
Yeah, I noticed that. Did you write this?
I wrote this book. I wrote a couple more books, but no one reads fucking books anymore, so I have to fucking do a podcast to make a living, man. And I write songs, and like people download my songs, but I need to get a band together. I just moved back from Japan. I had a band in Japan.
Did
But
you look
yeah.
on Kindle?
It's on Kindle.
I only read my books.
Okay, it's on
yes,
Kindle.
and mean it, right?
What about
Read
no?
it.
Yeah,
So I know I'm a screenager.
So if any of you guys didn't make it in music, we're gonna hope your band takes off because you guys are fucking amazing.
You're
But
gonna. You're only
what would you
supposed
be
to
like?
do-
What's your second up? Like, would you be like a proctologist or would you be like a?
Homelessness. Don't say that.
Homeless, yeah, no, that's kind of the root though.
The hell? I
You're
didn't-
going
No,
to
those
the-
guys are badass.
The hell? Everyone-
Those guys really know how to
Bitch.
fucking
That's,
make a
that's,
quarter last a long time, man. That's some serious dedication.
talk about overpopulated. Everyone's homeless.
I don't know
There's a
anyone
lot
that
of
isn't.
I'm
competition.
homeless.
We live in California. We'll see.
You live in California. Yeah, you're gonna.
So
move out
when
of
I was your age and I moved into a place about the size of this, it was $7.50. That was back in the days. This is double it now. Oh, but that was in Silverado Canyon. But still, it was a nice place. You can see the stars at night. But it was not so close to the beach. But everything's like so expensive now. $1,500 for a small place.
Do you guys all still want to reside in California if you get any type of audience, or are you planning on leaving?
Hell no.
Well,
Oh, where would you wanna move to?
Yeah.
Seattle?
No,
No.
I'll tell you.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Me too.
Germany.
Before.
Australia.
New
That's-
Zealand,
that's
Australia,
beautiful.
They actually
South Africa.
other countries
Wow, South
actually
Africa.
other countries actually like music more than Americans. Americans just want to dance and they don't care what it sounds like. I mean,
Australia's
average
got it
person-
going on
I
right
feel
now.
like that's more of the San Diego scene.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
You go to, like,
They just
New
want to
York-
jump off the
That's
stage
right.
and smash
Yeah.
something.
You go to
Yeah.
like New York and you find all these
Yeah.
prolific
Jazz
musicians
musicians.
Yeah,
that
of
you
course,
gather
of course,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Same as San Francisco.
Okay.
They're actually there's some depth to their music, some substance. Yeah, I'm from
Austin, Texas
New
is
England.
big stuff, too.
So what's the best concert any of you guys have seen?
Oh shit.
I liked LCD
Unknown.
Sound.
LCD
LCD?
Sound?
That one was
Where did
so-
you see them?
I saw them in Anaheim.
Okay.
At the Palladium.
Oh, Palladium's a nice
Nice.
place.
Yeah, no, it was so sick because they have all their analog like synthesizers and stuff,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a rack
Oh, wow.
set up, and he's just like the master behind the scenes. You know, it's like it's super cool. It's a great show.
Probably from the Unknown Mortal Orchestra.
Oh, that was.
Where did you see?
Unknown Mortal Orchestra.
Unknown Mortal Orchestra.
Played
Okay.
at the observatory here in North Park.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, dude, Ruben got off stage and fucking chugged the beer without missing a note. And he lived so well.
Wow.
And he walked through the crowd and then grabbed another beer at the sound engineer booth. And it's just fucking sick. Dude.
That's his passion.
Oh yeah. And then he had his dad, as he said, he had his dad come on stage and play saxophone with him, which was just so cool.
Oh, cool.
He sounds like the synth dude. He was.
Oh yeah,
If
dude.
you ever need an old man to come in and play saxophone, I'll be your dad.
Oh, yeah. And then
I
also,
will be your father.
Sunset Roller Coaster had an insane set at Tropicalia where they
Oh.
went over their time limit and they kept playing on stage and had to be dragged off stage while like finishing their song. They would not stop playing. They like the security turned off their amps and literally dragged them off stage while they were finishing their song. It was fucking awesome. I
That's
wouldn't
what you
miss
gotta
that for the
love.
world.
That's like the Rolling Stones. They broke all
Determination,
the
right?
Yeah.
everything at the Ed
Determination,
Sullivan show, smashed their
persistent.
guitars
They
and
were
shit.
staying with their sound. They don't want anyone
I like
interrupting
that.
it.
Wow.
I think for me it was Megadeth and Scorpions.
Oh, fucking Scorpions! I love Scorpions.
They were awesome.
Hold on.
Speaking of
They sounded
Scorpions,
just like their
oh,
album.
you're gonna
so
play a song.
Time, it takes time to win back your love. I will be there. I love that song. I will be there. Oh, I did Scorpions so much.
Yeah.
Just
So
to
what?
throw in some.
Let's talk about zodiac sign. What sign are you?
I'm Aquarius.
An Aquarius. That's
Oh,
most
beginning
my
of the
family
year.
is. Beginning
I'm
of the year.
Pisces, which is next. You don't know?
You
What,
don't know
what
your
month were you
zodiac
born?
sign? What
You're
month?
Sagittarius.
I respect that.
December.
That's good, because you don't even.
I don't even.
I'm Capricorn.
Okay, so I went to Japan. When I first got there, everyone goes, "What's your blood type?" And I'm like,
Oh, I know.
I
It's
feel
like,
like that's even more important.
I said,
That's-
"What? What's my
that's a-
blood type? It's red."
That's
Oh,
a
I didn't know what the fuck my
I would
blood
never
type was.
answer somebody if they asked me.
No,
about
Japan,
that.
everyone asks you your blood type.
Oh, I guess
What are you trying to do? Steal my kidney?
at a certain
No,
age,
no.
you have, no, because if someone is to donate blood to you, you
In
need to
Japan,
know
they put all the A blood people in
You
a
gotta know
certain
who's
group,
compatible.
and they put the B blood in a certain group
Yeah.
Do they get?
So that's a
told
different
to
type of segregation. Than
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly right. And
because A people are kind of like they dot all the I's, they cross
Yeah,
all the
that's
T's,
right.
they put their homework in order, they go to
that's it.
school like 5 minutes
Organized,
before, they're like
organized,
super. B people are like kind of like, well, I don't know,
Yeah.
and then O people are like, Fucking what planet did I land on?
Yeah, that's it.
But I'm a negative, which is like unheard of because usually it's A plus.
Yo, you guys will figure it. I guess nobody's donated blood here.
Oh, I didn't know my.
That's
Oh,
a
so when
big
I came back after my
Oh,
study
what?
abroad,
I've been under the wing without you.
they call me
yeah,
for my
I
blood
think
every
I've
week
always
because I
been
gave
right
blood
at-
one time.
Wow.
And I said, why are you guys calling me all the time? Do I have a special blood? They said, yeah, you have A minus. That's for everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
thought-
oh, that's
I
good.
thought
So I went
all
back to
the
Japan. I'm like, I'm A
universal
minus. They're like, you're not A. You don't seem like an A. It's like, because I'm an A minus. I'm not like an anal retentive person.
Well.
Who did we end with? Who's want to talk about their birth sign? You don't have to tell your birth sign if you don't know. You don't care.
You
I
know,
just, I don't know.
I'm a Pisces only because it's 222. I like my
the
birthday
number.
because it's cat day in Japan. I like cats more than I like people. And that's why I have 3 cats on the couch here.
Did
And,
you have anything?
I had cats in Japan. They died, and then when I came here, I can't. I'm gonna get cats if my family doesn't show up from Japan on 222, which is my birthday 222, which is in Japan 222 is cat
coming
day.
out.
So it's 22222. I told them I'm gonna get cats. So either they're gonna come from Japan or
How
I'm gonna
about
get
you
cats.
guys? Do you have animals in your
Any
life?
pets?
I'm sure you probably have family animals.
I got like 6 goats.
6 goats? Are you that one in La Mesa?
No, I live in Humboldt.
You live in Hummel. Wow.
Yeah, I drove like almost an hour to get here.
Okay, so
Wow, thank
where do you guys
you.
practice? Like what?
Over there.
In the shed.
What is that? In the shed.
Just the
Infamous
shed.
shed.
Nice.
Infamous shed.
Yeah.
Where? What city?
University.
University.
University. Oh, University. Where's that? Close to University
Right
Heights?
next to the lake.
Oh, UTC. Okay, I deliver there all the time.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so who lives close by here? Who's the closest to this city?
We all live. We live in
Claremont. Okay.
I live next to the Mesa College.
Oh, okay. I went to Mesa College way back in the day. I studied music there. I studied jazz band. I lived in San Diego back in the 90s. I went to Palomar College. I went to Mesa College. I took 4 semesters of applied music at Palomar. You can only take 4 semesters, so I switched to Mesa. Didn't tell them I took it at Palomar. Took it again because you get a free professional music lesson every week, which back then was like $30. Now it's like $50, $80. And an hour with a professional teacher, and then once a week you get do a recital in front of the class of all the people that are doing applied music. And then every year you give a recital for the school. And so I took it 4 semesters, and then I went to Orange County, and I went to Orange Coast College, Saddleback, something college. I went to like 7 different colleges, and then I went to university, then I went to Japan. But I just wanted to just study music, so I just did all the applied music programs, and you can tell the schools I was cheating on all of them, getting all the free classes, man. In between taking like history, a little philosophy, a little religion, a little politics, I took every semester 1 basic class, and then something I'm interested in, and I took 1 music class, like piano class, jazz band. I was in the gospel choir. I sang gospel choir. We did Jesus on the main line. Tell them what you want.
Oh boy. Do you guys want to further your education with music? Or you just want to practice?
I'm going to San Francisco State for music and production.
Oh, cool.
Very good. That's where all the
I just want to go to music.
sure that's why you
This
guys
kid's already a producer.
really?
So do you guys have recording equipment at home, or do you go to
Yeah.
places?
We have our own thing. We don't have very good acoustic space.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that'll-
So you haven't yet released? Have you guys released any demos?
No,
Not yet. Okay.
we're half done.
Haven't. Okay.
Yeah, we're half
We
done.
haven't
recording
really
As
it.
soon as you get one you think's good enough, I'll send it to Tim Piles. He played 7 of my songs on the show on Lady One X. He's really cool. He books at the Casbah, and he books at right down in Hillcrest. I forget the name of the place. Small. I saw a couple bands there when I went through. But that was before the pandemic. I don't know what he's doing now since the pandemic. It's all starting to open up again, so everything's
Shut
going
up.
to change. Oh, he did recently? Oh, cool. Yeah, he's really supportive of all the local artists, so I'll introduce you guys to him. After you get something like that he can play on the radio, you can come in for an interview and stuff like that for the show. So, besides music, and what are you guys interested in? Like, what are your lyrics about?
Everyday stuff.
Just feelings.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Feelings,
Feelings.
nothing more than.
I want to write more story-based things.
Story-based thing.
Like, I want to be able to tell a story with my lyrics. Like maybe put together like an album that is all cohesive lyrically. That kind of tells a mini novel.
Have you listened to Tommy the Rock Opera?
Oh, of course.
Of course. These guys know all the good shit, man.
Have you listened to Quadrophenia?
Yeah, Quadrophenia, there we
Probably
go.
my favorite.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
You know that? The Who?
The Who, I know the Who, I know
That's
the Who.
Tommy and
I do
The,
know. I didn't
the
know
movie
those
that
are-
goes with Quadrophenia is fantastic.
Yeah.
But
What?
yeah, right now
They did a
all
rock
my
opera
songs
called
are
Tommy.
kind of just like
The movies,
Feelings.
right? Movies were like, it's like a soundtrack.
Yeah, but they did a whole album. They made it into a movie, like just like Yellow Submarine.
I
and all
love
those
that. I love
albums.
that. And then when they put the visual behind it, they start doing videos that kind of like coincide with
Yeah.
the lyrics,
The
right?
Wall.
Like that's the mix of
Oh
story.
no!
The
Have you
Wall,
the
yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Side of the Moon? Have you guys ever done the Dark Side of the Moon with the movie? The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard
You
of
wait.
Oz.
The first lion roar goes,
Yes.
and the
Yeah.
second lion roar, you push
I've
play.
always wanted to try
There's a bunch
that.
Oh my god, that's so
I watched it
neat.
with Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Dude, that's
Oh,
awesome.
Oh yeah. It actually works
He's
so
like
well with Parker.
That's
breaking in the
awesome.
sky while he's like dancing around on his
Yeah.
What the
Segway.
heck? That's nice.
No, but what's
It
weird
goes
is,
perfectly.
okay, I took hallucinogenic cactus and I listened to it. And-
Okay.
No, listen to this.
Oh boy.
The movie is twice, 2.5 times the album length, but somehow the whole album played and then it restarted, and the next album playing again synced up with the movie again, and I was like, this is impossible. They had to like coordinate this, and this was done in the 30s, and they didn't do this album until the 70s. How the fuck did they coordinate this? They must have had a time machine.
Creativity, no?
It was aliens did it. I was like, for sure, the crop circles in the music. Oh, what's the album that has crop circles? Rush.
Science.
Rush.
Rush.
I was thinking the
Rush.
movie.
It's all crop circles on their album cover.
What is it?
I thought you said crop circles. I thought you were talking about the movie.
No, there's
I said science.
science.
I
Okay.
wanna-
Who wants to play lead guitar on one of my songs?
No, you're up.
This guy. Okay, it's an E
No,
minor.
you're
It's an
up.
E minor. You can get it. You guys feel like doing any backup harmony? You can do backup harmony.
Yeah, do the drum. Let's do the drum.
In the darkest nights when I'm all alone, with the candles lit and there's no one home, but I feel like I am touching everyone. In a tethered stream of unconsciousness, where energies merge in perfect bliss, there is no such thing as separation. What if we are coming back to where we've been millions of years ago? Will we understand everything we knew back then? That we are all legend. I don't need to hear your simple story to know you can lead a life of glory. Everything you believe about what you are not, telling you you're everything. We need like the whole chorus, like on what's that? Rush, not Rush. Who am I thinking of? They have the whole lady chorus going. "Ah!" That's the shortened version.
you
That
guys
was the
travel
last song.
around?
Whoa!
Like, how do you get on different shows, or like, I don't know, how do you promote yourself? Like, what's
You have a
your
manager or,
marketing?
like, a
Yeah, your
booker?
marketing.
We tried to do that, but
Didn't work out.
it didn't work out.
It was with
so
one of our friends.
basically me and him.
Okay.
We
That's funny.
honestly, yeah,
It's word of mouth, so you're gonna need to like
that too. I
get
can't.
out.
What I do, I love to promote. So if
Yeah.
whenever I get the chance, I have like quite a few people on Snapchat. So
Yeah.
I just like whenever I get the flyer, I'll post it on my story, and then I'll individually like send it to literally everyone on my Snapchat. And usually that's how I got that many people probably.
Dang, man, you gotta pull your weight now. You better get your Snapchat going. Every time I got a band together, I always brought 50 people,
Yeah.
and no one else brought anyone.
Wow.
But I had one band, it was this girl, and me and another guy, and she brought everyone. And she would just like bring so many people, like I didn't have time to bring people because we were practicing all the time. We were playing every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday almost every week. And we were called Stranger's Milk. And that was in Orange County. We were playing at all the coffee houses back before the coffee houses all got taken over by Starbucks. They had Dietrich's coffees everywhere. They even had them in San Diego. We just played in San Diego, some in LA. We played in Big Bear Lake. We played in Catalina Island. They had all these little cool little coffee houses that you could play at back in the 90s. But yeah, that all got taken over, man.
So does any of you guys have siblings, like brothers or sisters that like try and join in and
No,
My
not
sister-
really.
Not the Charlie.
Well,
Do they come to your shows?
yeah.
I play a band with
It's
one of my
occasionally.
brothers.
This is
Okay.
Yeah.
Or consider family.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, cool, cool.
yeah.
What's it called?
Mother Grundy.
Mother Grundy.
Grundy.
Have you guys done a show the same night together? Mother Grundy and Randy?
No, we haven't played a
Yeah.
show together.
Not
I
yet.
guess that's
Yeah.
another part of like promoting or like getting
It is.
shit out there. It's like you play with other
Right.
big bands.
Yeah.
and more people want to come.
And then
So,
you
yeah.
make friends with
Like
them.
minded.
Yeah, you make
So,
friends
yeah,
with them.
We the way that we kind of got our start was we went to the show before we were still real small. I mean, we were still. But like,
No, you're not. You're on live from Normal Heights,
You're
man.
not.
You're a big name
You're
now.
not really
before we
small.
blew up.
Yeah, before we blew up.
Before we got our big
We got a
media
big
outlet
name, yep.
Before our
circuit.
big break.
Yeah, before our big break.
We went to the
Here
show
it is.
and I recognized the keyboardist from Leon Canoe and I went up to him and I talked to him and I just talked to him
Nice.
and asked him about like how they got their start and if he had any advice for us and he was like, yeah, just like hit up different venues and try to start shows and invite other bands that were thinking of you to headline. But that's not what we ended up doing because that's actually
In the
still
middle, that's what
it's still
happens.
really really hard to do because nobody
Yeah.
wants to play with you if they've never heard you.
Yeah.
But we were lucky enough. I remember I was working at Starbucks. I got a text on my phone, and it was Fashion Jackson.
Okay, I like them.
They
I actually asked them to come on the show.
They
They haven't.
commented on our Instagram, and they were like, check your DMs. And
Oh.
they apparently Leon Canoe had recommended us as an opening band for one of the festivals that they had in 2019. And so we were lucky enough to get to play a festival with a super stacked lineup. It was like Fashion Jackson, Leon Canoe, Iggy Adventures when they were
Oh,
still around.
I played with the guitar player. No, the bass player from Iggy Adventures was in my band at the beginning of the
Oh,
pandemic.
really? What?
But we were a three-piece band. We were practicing for like four weeks, and then we stopped playing together. We never did a concert. He was playing lead guitar. He's really good the bass player.
Yeah,
He's really good lead guitar player.
yeah, he's a cool guy.
I like him.
But yeah, that's kind of how we got our start, and then we sort of we played a show with the Go Heads, who we actually played a show with last night.
Nice.
They invited us to headline at the Shea, and I think it was them and then Lalo, and they brought
Are they a
everybody
local?
from their
Are
school.
they a local
They're
band?
both
Yeah,
local.
they're both-
I
they're
grew
both
up
from
with
Mission
both
Bay.
of
Yeah.
those bands.
And they invited us to headline, and it was super nice of them because like
That's a good
We
way
were
to
like,
teach yourself.
us
That's
headlining,
good.
okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
Very good. Word of
And,
mouth. It's
um,
word of mouth.
They brought all of their friends from their school. We brought all of the friends that we could bring from our school and every other school that we could manage, and we ended up selling out the Shea our first
Really?
time
Cool,
headlining.
We did like a sellout streak for like
Yeah,
three or four times.
three
before
shows in a row. I
COVID
think we sold
started.
out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll get
It'll get
back
back
in the
there,
groove
yeah.
again.
Yeah,
You'll
we're
get
getting in that
back. You'll
groove
get
right
back.
now.
You'll get back.
Got a few more shows.
Everybody, right? Every dog has its day. So it's coming. It's coming.
But yeah, that's basically how we do it, and it's really just making friends with bands.
That's
like,
it.
Because it's fun to play shows with your friends, and like every band has their own fan base, and it's a lot of word of mouth, a lot of social media, and when you can get a good group of bands together to have like a good venue, you can do really awesome things. Like it just keeps it's like a snowball effect.
But what's the acoustically? What's the best place you guys like to play at? Because I didn't. Queen Bee seemed like it was too echoey, too. All the bands play too loud.
Sometimes they have really good sound technicians. I feel like that.
Oh really? Because last few times they were too loud. Everyone thing was too loud, and it was just maybe it was the drummer because they were just playing too
I
loud.
think the best sound we've ever had was at Soma.
Yeah, I
That
agree.
was the best sound.
Like, because they have the most professional like,
Yeah.
sound guy,
Oh.
I think that was the most professional.
and it sounded great. There was just very little turnout. I forget why.
Because the band that was they had like a lot of strange bands that were headlining, and I didn't really know we didn't really know any of the other bands headlining that night. They kind of just invited us. Wasn't a lot of people throughout the night. Just like they came and went.
We played early.
Yeah, we
Oh,
played
yeah.
really early.
Oh yeah, sometimes people don't want to come out to the first.
Yeah.
What you're doing early.
Yeah, and the other thing is like it was $10, so a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to pay that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have a fan base? Like, have you looked in the audience and seen like a crowd that you know?
Yeah, we definitely have
Yeah.
there's like our homies that
Okay.
are always there, support
Right.
us and everything.
I know everyone has tons of friends, so there's
Yeah,
word
we-
of mouth
And
right
then
there.
there's also like a bunch of people that like
They just
come
hear
and
the
see
hype.
us, and like
Yeah, they hear the hype.
we've had a
Yeah,
few people that like
Yeah.
faces, and those are always really cool to see.
yeah, it is.
I think our most hype recently was the Queen Bee when we had like Mitchell come up and he smashed a guitar
Oh
on
god,
stage and then we did like confetti
somebody's always
poppers
doing
and
something
stuff.
epic.
And I think that really like hyped everyone up
Yeah,
to come
that's
out
a
for the
memorable
party
show.
We didn't even
yesterday.
play that.
So we didn't really play, but like
Yeah,
him and our friends played.
We
So-
had Randy 2 play. It's basically Randy, just different.
without anyone. Yeah, we didn't want
it's
to
basically Randy, but without anybody.
It was kind of
Except him, we were in it.
yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of just to have fun with the venue.
Yeah.
It's a strange show. We purposely made it weird.
Yeah.
You want to hype up the crowd? Give confetti.
As long as the crowd was having fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
It was a really fun crowd.
Yeah.
So, since you guys kind of know Bastion Jackson, would you mind like sending him a note that hey, they want to get you on the show next and they can see your guys' video?
Yeah, I don't know how well they know us. We know them.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure since because I haven't talked to any of them like we did pandemic.
Yeah, yeah.
Not even sure if Sterling would say like you know any of us, but it's, like I've talked to Sterling and we were on a Facebook basis for a little bit, but like very loosely like acquainted. But those are cool guys. I'm sure.
Yeah, like I met him at a few coffee houses. I haven't seen him in a while because the coffee houses all stopped doing their open mics and come every once in a while.
Yeah,
Open
with
mics
staff.
over here with staff, right?
Just walking with people.
Yeah, no, I'm sure if we hit him up and they're not too busy, maybe they
Yeah.
can come and do this. Yeah.
How about anyone? Do you guys know anyone famous in San Diego or should be famous or would be famous if I can get them on the show and like whatever they do,
Kind of
artists,
it's like
actors.
promotion, right?
Go
It's a
ahead.
little bit, you know.
Go ahead. That's a band.
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
The Go Aheads are
Okay, cool.
awesome. They're making really cool shit. Stuff
Yeah,
that
stuff like
nobody else is.
Yeah.
Are they
It's
local?
super
They're
cool. It's like
local?
They're local.
Steely
Yeah.
Dan and
I
like
grew up with
a bunch of
them.
like
like
bluesy
I
stuff.
went to
They're
elementary
really
with them.
cool. Really
Okay,
so,
okay. Okay, so you guys, yeah, you
Yeah.
recognize them. Do you guys
Oh, we're like
communicate
yeah,
all the
we're
time?
friends. They haven't really been playing because of COVID
Right.
and they all go to like college somewhere else in
Okay.
California, but they came back for the summer, so we've been hanging
You've
out with
seen
them
them.
and
You've
playing
seen
everything. Yeah.
Does anyone want to do a last song?
Um,
Finish with the
Wrap
last
it up.
song.
Right?
He wants to.
Do the last song. Do it. Do it.
Can I get that pink cup?
Just really, because this one I think. Let me tune this one really quick because I think this gets out of tune.
He has one.
Thank you everybody for coming. You guys are thank you.
Pretty soon. Like right before it's late.
You want to just check for the if it's. These are I played up and down the beach on my roller skates and got so many tips and people throw tips in here and shit.
Oh, is that what was that on there?
Yeah, I have someone threw a what are the like a Agatha or some kind of stone. They gave me a donation, stone donation.
Instrumental.
But the blood is pumping through my veins, and the moment is not Trottail ain't nothing. Drown my head into whiskey. Try to tell me what's in. Reading cards from this I'm feeling alone. While I'm not having fun. I'm feeling alone. There's nowhere left to run. I'm feeling alone. While I'm not having fun. I'm feeling alone. But there goes sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Randy in the living room now.
Randy!
They are jamming the tunes now. Come on, everybody sing along. Oh yeah. Woo! That was the best. That was fucking amazing. I need to get you a mic next time.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
that
It's just okay, just love it. I love the
We caught it. We caught it. Luckily, I turned off the fan on this one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for the show. See you later.
Alright.
Woo!